Welcome to ClubhouseNews.com. You're tuned into Clubhouse News Weekend for the week ending Saturday, July 19th. I'm Gabriella.
And I'm Angelo. Ever since Ukraine's protesters removed their pro-Russia president in February, Russia has been arming rebels in the democratic country to take over parts of the nation. It's part of Russia's tug-of-war with the USA and Europe for global influence that traces its origins to the Cold War from 1946 to 1991. On Thursday, Malaysia Airlines Flight 17 passed over Ukraine while traveling from Amsterdam to Kuala Lumpur and was shot down by what many believe was Russian-trained rebels. This tragic event follows the mysterious disappearance of Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 in March, when it vanished less than an hour after taking off from Kuala Lumpur towards Beijing. It still hasn't been found.
Despite these tragedies, flying is one of the safest modes of travel nowadays. Since there's a 1 in 11 million chance of not surviving an airplane flight, you're more likely to be elected president of the United States or struck by lightning than be involved in a deadly plane crash. Modern high-tech systems and massive streams of electronic information help coordinate between pilots and air traffic control towers, ensuring safety. In 2013, there were over 28 million departures. And since 4 million people fly each day without incident, you can rest easy that tragic crashes like the Malaysian Airlines flights are ultra rare. Our hearts go out to the families and victims of the terrible accident.
Nuclear weapons are very dangerous, causing massive city-destroying explosions, while nuclear power can also be used for peaceful energy purposes. The country of Iran has been accused of developing nuclear technology for bombs. As a result, the USA and its allies have been putting economic sanctions, meaning trade restrictions, on Iran for decades to cripple its money-making ability. However, Iran's new president, Hassan Rouhani, has been very cooperative ever since he was sworn in last year. So, for the past few months, the USA, Russia, China, the UK, France, and Germany have been meeting with Iranian officials to discuss lowering sanctions in exchange for stricter nuclear technology limits. The most recent discussion this past week, like many others, took place in Vienna, Austria, and while talks are ongoing, progress is being made little by little.
In 1994, the Church of England decided to allow women to become priests. And this week, they made history again by voting to allow women to become bishops. Bishops are high-ranking officials of the church, even higher than priests, so this decision is a huge deal. Plus, it is a major step toward gender equality in the Church of England. The church is organized into 2 regions: the Southern Province, which is led by the Archbishop of Canterbury, and the Northern Province, which is led by the Archbishop of York. The current Archbishop of Canterbury, Justin Welby, said the decision is the completion of what was begun 20 years ago with the ordination of women as priests. He realizes that not everyone will be happy with the way the vote turned out, but he is very happy with the decision.
On July 20th, 1969, the world watched in awe as Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin became the first humans to ever walk on the moon.
One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
July 20th, 2014 marks the 45th anniversary of this historic event that changed everything. These astronauts were able to conduct experiments and collect samples that helped us learn about the origin of the moon and the early history of our solar system. Plus, it pushed inventors to create technology that has since been updated into the many gadgets we use and enjoy today.